guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button down below and the all notification bell to the right hand side. My name is Paul, and today I wanted to talk about getting suspended or permanently banned on eBay. If you don't know, it can happen to you if you violate certain policies. So if you didn't see the recent video that I did, I think a couple days ago about Daily Refinement. Daily Refinement, he's an online reseller. He has a YouTube channel. I will put the link down to the video where he tells you how he got banned from eBay. Basically, what was happening was he was selling thousands of dollars worth of sneakers on eBay. We're talking about $25,000 for a pair of Jordans, okay? And what happened was eBay wanted proof of the sneakers that he bought, where he got them from, and how much he paid for them. And for some reason, some of that information he did not have. So what happened to his account? It was permanently banned. So he went from making thousands of dollars to $0. Now he's in a scramble to figure out if he's going to open his own online store or a brick and mortar store, or what he's going to do, because he just lost all that income from eBay that it was his main selling platform. So my tip to you is, even if you're a small time seller, you're selling small items, I would suggest that you keep track of your items. You want to make sure that you have the price that you paid for the item, where you bought the item, and how much you're selling the item for. You should be keeping track of this if you're a big time seller. Even if you're a little seller, you want to keep track of these things, because sometimes the websites like eBay, the selling sites, will ask for this information. And if you can't provide it, like I said, they're going to suspend you or permanently ban you from eBay, and it could hurt your business. Now, one of the other reasons why you can get suspended or permanently banned from eBay is if you violate the Vero program too many times. As you all know out there, there's a lot of videos that go around that say you can't use Velcro in your title. That's a big one. A lot of people make the mistake and put Velcro in their title, and that is actually copyrighted, and it will be taken down. And you may not get suspended, but you could get suspended or permanently banned if you do this too many times. A lot of people that are selling Velcro on eBay use the hook and loop instead of Velcro in their title. So keep that in mind. Now, there are other items that are protected under the Vero program, and I will put a link to the Vero program down below so you can go and check that out. There's a lot of things that you can't sell on eBay or list because of the Vero program. There are some times where you can upload a stock photo from another website, okay, and it could be violated through the Vero program. And like I said, they might just remove the item. I had a couple of Veros that were just removed. I never had my account suspended or banned. However, I did have a couple violations, but I took care of those violations. And like I said, I didn't do it again after that. I did have a couple of Veros, but they were like far apart. But if you keep on doing it too much, you will get suspended. Another thing is a recent video that I just seen, a lady that was selling health and beauty products on eBay. Okay, now health and beauty products, of course, are small items. What she was doing was she was listing items like, say she had 10 bottles of shampoo. Okay, she would list the 10 bottles of shampoo, and then the listing would say good until ending. Okay, so once she sold all them 10 bottles of shampoo, okay, her listing would say 0, but it would still be up. Okay, she would have 0 quantity, but the listing would still stay up. And what happened was her listings were staying up past the expiration date, so she was suspended. Her eBay account was suspended. So what that means is, if you're listing items, say you're listing 10 of the same items and you put good until canceled, well, you have to replenish those items, or you have to go back and you have to delete the whole listing and do it over again. You want to delete that listing. If you're not going to replenish the products and you run out of that item, you want to make sure you go back and you delete it. Because if you leave it, it's going to say the listing is still up. You have zero quantity. Okay, you can't sell no more, and you're not selling no more. So you're like, what's the big deal? Well, the listing still has the expiration date that you had originally put in. And then the listing sits there and you get violated for a expiration date, no good. So you get suspended. And if you do this too many times, you can also be suspended or permanently banned on eBay. Another thing is you can't sell certain health and beauty products, so you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. You want to make sure that you're doing your research, okay, on what you can sell and what you can't sell. And if you want to learn about the Vero program, I'm going to put the link down in the description to that. Also, if you don't know and you're not keeping good books on what you're selling, how much you bought it for, where you got it from, and things like that, they do have Google Docs. If you have a Google account and you're already signed in, or a Gmail account, you can go to Google Docs and they have several spreadsheets there that you could use totally free. They have one spreadsheet where you put the name of the product, how much you paid for it, how much you're selling it for, where you got it from. Okay, if you're not keeping that information, you want to make sure you do that. If you go to the Salvation Army or Goodwill, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure you keep that receipt. You want to make sure you keep track of where you got it from. I got it from this Goodwill. I paid this much. I'm selling it for this much. And you want to keep those records in hand. Because if a website like eBay ask for them and you cannot provide them, they could suspend your account or ban you from eBay, and there goes your business. If you're doing thousands of dollars, especially on eBay, you want to make sure you keep track of your records. You should be keeping track of them anyway, because of the simple fact is you're going to need them in the end at tax time. You want to make sure that you're not paying taxes on the items that you bought and you're holding to resell until they resell. Okay? You want to make sure you're keeping good books on your things. If you are not using GoDaddy bookkeeping, you might be using another bookkeeper, and they might suggest different things to you. I'm not an expert on bookkeeping or taxes or anything like that. However, if you don't have a bookkeeper and you have a hard time keeping track of your items and money going in and out, I would suggest GoDaddy bookkeeping. Especially if you're making $1,000 on eBay, you can afford GoDaddy bookkeeping. You pay once a month, and that basically keeps track of what's coming in and out of your bank account, where you're buying the product from, how much you're paying for the product, how much taxes you're going to owe on your sales, and things like that. It's a very good program. I've used it in the past. I don't use it right now, but I've used it in the past. And GoDaddy bookkeeping is really good. Another thing I would suggest for everybody out there is, I know there's a lot of people that use their personal bank accounts for business transactions on eBay or other websites. I would suggest that you get a business account and not mix your business with your personal account, because not only can that mess up your taxes, it can mess up everything. Okay, don't do it. If you want a business or you're reselling stuff online, okay, get a business account. Unless you're selling one or two items here and there, like one and two items, and then a couple months down the road you sell another two, three items. That's something different. But if you're going to be selling hundreds of thousands of dollars on eBay or any other selling platform, I would suggest that you get a bank account and not use your personal account. You don't want to mix your personal finances with your business finances, okay? You don't want to be taking and paying taxes on your personal money, your personal income, whatever the case may be. You don't want to be taking taxes out of that and stuff. So you want to make sure you get a good bookkeeper. You might already have a bookkeeper. If you do, they should be suggesting to you on what records to keep, how to keep your records, and things like that. They should be helping you with that kind of stuff if you're paying a bookkeeper. And like I said, if you don't have, go to GoDaddy, because they're really good on bookkeeping. And these are the few things that I wanted to tell you about getting suspended or permanently banned on eBay. Like I said, Daily Refinement, he's permanently banned from eBay. And I feel really bad for him. I guess he couldn't show enough records, and he was selling these sneakers. And because he couldn't show enough records, he was permanently banned. And I just feel bad for him because that was his main selling platform was eBay. He was making thousands of dollars. He was using other websites, but he wasn't selling as much on the other websites as he was on eBay. And if you go to his channel that's down below, you will see how much stock he has. He has major stock. He's got like a warehouse of items that he is now stuck scrambling to figure out whether he wants to open his own website, whether he wants to open his own brick and mortar store, and things like that. So you don't want to be caught up in something like that. So I suggest that you do your research before you sell on eBay. You want to make sure you do the Vero program and make sure you don't violate that. And you want to make sure that if you're selling anything with expiration dates, you want to make sure you keep track of that. If you sell all the items and the expiration date, by the expiration date, and the listing is still up, I would suggest that you go back and you delete that listing until you can replenish the item or whatever the case may be. This way here, you don't have a chance of your account getting suspended or banned. See you in my next video.